Hi, I'm Charles Benson. I'm a licensed home inspector. In this brief video, I'd like to explain to you what a home inspection is and why you should invest in it. Take a walk with me now and let's look at some of the critical systems in a home. One of the first areas I look at is the exterior and the roof. If the roof's got a hole in it, you've got problems in that house. Most roofs can go anywhere from 25, 30, maybe even 40 years. So, and all possible, I'm going to get up there and take a look, take a physical walk around and make sure we don't have any missing shingles, holes, or missing roof vents. Alright, so on this roof, we do have some problems. You can see here the worn out shingles. They're dried out, they're starting to flake out in this valley. And down at the end of the valley here, I've actually got a hole in this roof. This would have been very hard to see from the street. So an inspection, getting up on the roof, taking a look at the shingles is going to give us a clear sight of a problem that we have here. We actually have a hole, and I can see the decking. So we've got water that's getting through this roof down into the structure. We're going to take a look at the outside of the structure also. One of the things at this house that I see is this tree is growing up and over the house. It's too close to the house. It's going to hit the roof with wind. It could wear on the shingles, even wear a hole in the roof. Beautiful landscape, bushes. One thing I don't like though, they're up against the house. Again, this is going to wear out the siding, cause it to prematurely fail. Look at this door. We've got a broken threshold. It's rotted out. You can see the rotted paint peeling on the brick mold. This door would have to be replaced. Here's another issue I found on this house with the siding. It's a vinyl siding, and we can see it's been damaged. So we'd be getting moisture, snow, ice penetration in this hole. Okay, so another area we want to look at in a building is the electrical system. I'm going to take this panel off and take a look behind the scenes and see that everything was built to code. So now with the cover off, I can see all the breakers. We have our main breaker here, and I can take a look and make sure that everything is up to code. And I can see right now that we do have a problem in this house. These breakers are designed to carry the load of one wire, and here we actually have two. This is a common problem in the industry. It's what we call a double tap. This will need to be corrected. Something else I do with this electrical receptacle tester is we can test all the outlets in the house and make sure that they are wired correctly. And this happens to be a GFI outlet. I can also test these outlets and make sure the GFI works. Okay, so we're at the water heater now in this basement. Water heater furnace, which we typically find in a basement. I can tell a lot about the water heater from looking at the data sheet. Somebody actually wrote the date of installation on here, 1999. So that dates this water heater 13, 14 years. Life expectancy of a water heater, anywhere from 10 to 12 years. So if we were going to buy this house, you'd need to know that you're probably going to have to upgrade this water heater very soon. Another major part of every home is the HVAC system. We're here at the furnace. We want to take a look inside and just make sure everything is good and clean. Proper maintenance has been done to the furnace. We can also tell from the data plates the year the furnace was installed. And again, a big ticket item in a home. A typical new furnace and air conditioning can run up to $6,000 for installation. So I want to let my client know how much life is left in that furnace. Something else I do, when this furnace is running in heating mode, we'll do a carbon monoxide test. to make sure that the heat exchanger is in good sound condition and not leaking any carbon monoxide into the building. On this furnace we also have a humidifier. We want to check and see. Okay, we can see that's a little scaled over, a little dirty, so some maintenance is needed on this humidifier. Many humidifiers are not maintenance and can get very dirty. Let's take a look at the air conditioning. Okay, we're outside now and we're looking at the condensing unit for the air conditioning. You can see that they have an enclosure built around it, which probably prevented them from keeping good maintenance on it. We can see a lot of vegetation that's growing into the coil. Here we got some vines that have grown into it, so not a whole lot of maintenance has been done. This will decrease the efficiency of the air conditioning. So again, proper maintenance needs to be done. Okay, so that's a brief description of what we do in a home inspection. In closing, I will issue you a report with details of pictures on issues that we find need to be addressed before the sale, all neatly tucked away in a 3-ring binder. For more information, visit my website at www.chbinspections.com. Again, I'm Charles Benson. I'm a licensed home inspector.